Y'all know I gotta find something, right?
I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm doing. You gotta name it and claim it.
I took a flight for the used to be oh so dramatic, yeah. One was forgetting, don't expect me. I believe everything we had was young and naive of me to conceive from your past. Silly of me to dream of one day having your kids. It's so bright, it's so bright when it's wrong. Can't believe I fell for your schemes. I'm smarter than that. I'm naive to believe that with me you're a changed man. Foolish of me to compete when you cheat and lose my mind. Yes, sometimes, but now I'm alone. But I realize myself, all I got here is what I found out. No need to cry about how I'm on my own. Myself, all I got here is what I found out. And it ain't no
I am home. Just went to pick up the boys. And on my way home, I went to do a Walmart grocery pickup, which comes in clutch in the afternoons when I really don't have time to go shopping in the grocery store. I'm just mindful, like I told you before in any of my previous vlogs, I'm just mindful of what I grab, what I order. Because some stuff you want to put your hands on, like your steaks and stuff like that. You want to put your hands on it to make sure you getting the best ones or whatever. And I like to price match. But some things that I don't mind, I'll go ahead and do a grocery pickup. And I'm planning to do like a 75 soft challenge. I'm trying to lose like 5 pounds and to tone up at the same time. So what I did was today I went into ChatGPT. And I've also consulted with my homegirl trainer friend. I went into GTP and said, hey, I'm trying to lose 5 pounds and trying to lose 5 pounds in 2 weeks. I'm looking for how many calories do I need to eat a day in order to lose 5 pounds and including and it's gonna be like basically workout aided or assisted. I'm gonna do like 30 minutes of cardio and weightlifting in addition to my diet plan. So it told me that I need to be in a caloric deficit. I need to consume 1,250 calories a day, but I bumped that up to 1,300 because that's gonna be a huge deficit for me. And I said, okay, so with this, help me come up with a meal plan, a meal prep plan, and with 3 meals and 2 snacks per day. And I said also include recipe ideas for these meals. And so it spit out, and I did that. I adjusted the recipe, I adjusted the meals a couple times until it spit out some things that actually sounded good to me. And so what I came up with, I just went to, and then I also told it to give me a grocery list for these items as well. So I didn't have to go through, okay, what I need for that, what do I need for that? So it just spit out all the grocery items. If I remember, I'm gonna try to put it up over here so you can see what that all looks like. And so I just put that in my grocery pickup, went to go pick that up. And so now I just got to go ahead and actually prepare the meals. So let me show you what I got. All right, so starting off with breakfast, I'm going to do like a breakfast parfait with Greek yogurt and some berries. I already have some other berries like some raspberries and some blueberries in the refrigerator already. And almonds, I'm not the biggest fan of almonds, so that's why I got them sliced. Because my trainer friend was telling me I needed to include almonds, and I really don't like almonds. So instead of getting the whole ones, I got the sliced ones, and then I'm going to sprinkle that on top along with some chia seeds and some drizzle with some honey. So that's going to be breakfast. For a snack, there was a honey roasted, a spicy chickpea with cucumbers. I didn't get the cucumbers. I figured the chickpeas will be okay by itself, but I'm going to roast the chickpeas or the garbanzo beans and season it up like with some chili powder, some cumin, and other things. And then it says to dip it with a tzatziki sauce. So I couldn't quite find a tzatziki sauce, but I did see this packet. So with a tzatziki sauce packet, you just put a certain amount of the powder into some Greek yogurt, and it'll create the sauce for you. Then another one is a Thai-inspired rice bowl. So I'm going to use the coconut milk, some shredded carrots, turkey, as well as some broccoli, and that's going to be that meal. I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting something else. I know I'm forgetting something else with it, but I can't remember what it is. So then for another snack, I'm going to do like an adult protein pack. It said to use wheat crackers, but I'm just going to use seaweed instead of the wheat crackers. And then some deli meat and some cheddar that I'm going to cube up. Then for dinner, I have salmon and some green beans. These are for the boys. I got 2 juices and a couple pieces for them. But that's what I have, and I'm going to be meal prepping today. Freddie's not going to eat any of this. Tonight he wants pork chops. I'm going to be cooking pork chops for him. Good morning, beautiful people. It is day 1 of 75 soft. I'm going to try my hardest to stick to this. I'm not going to go 75 hard because I don't know about exercising twice a day. But I am going to definitely get at least 1 exercise in a day. All right, so it's time for breakfast. And this is my breakfast for today. It is a parfait bowl, a yogurt bowl. So there's Greek yogurt, chia seeds. So there's 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt, half a cup of fruit, mixed berries. So I have strawberries and blueberries, some almonds. I have some sliced almonds because I can't do the whole almonds yet because I'm really not an almond fan. But the sliced almonds are not too bad. But the whole almonds, I'm trying to work my way up because almonds are supposed to have like a good benefit for your brain and all of that stuff, and good source of protein and stuff. And then chia seeds and a drizzle of honey. So it's quite a few things in here that I really don't care for, especially like the Greek yogurt, because the Greek yogurt, unsweetened Greek yogurt, for me is like extremely tangy and like, So which is why I'm glad the recipe did call for some honey. And the almonds, I'm not the biggest fan of almonds, but we on the mission. So let's see how this goes. All right, so I'm just gonna have my breakfast while I'm clocked in at work. So I'm just gonna eat in between. Okay, the honey helps out. With the Greek yogurt, it's extremely tart for like a breakfast bowl. I can see like if I'm making a sauce like I'm supposed to make a tzatziki sauce. I could see the tzatziki sauce having the Greek yogurt because of the tanginess and stuff and the savoriness. But for a morning breakfast bowl, not the biggest fan of Greek yogurt. But I'm going to make this work. I'm going to do it because it's a good source of protein. All right, let me get to work. But the honey helps out a whole lot. It's not bad, though. It's not bad. I just got to get used to it. Good morning. Hey, all. This is the moment I've been waiting for. I am about to go and get my hair silk pressed. I haven't had it silk pressed in like maybe 2 years. If it's been that long, I think it's been about 2 years since I've had my hair silk pressed. So I'm about to go in here and get my hair silk pressed and get all of my ends clipped, or as much as they will allow me to clip, because I think in this one they can only clip a certain length, but I want like a blunt straight across cut. So whatever that looks like. My appointment is at 10 o'clock. It is currently 9:51. So let me go ahead and get in there. Show me something. Hi, how are you? Make me a blast. Give me one break, I need that. There to believe you, there to receive you. You shrink something I'm not. I don't know. Who am I? People like watching your silk. All in me. what she looked like. She is thin but thriving. Okay, so I had to call a manager over there for the simple fact that this girl who did my hair, she said she's been there for 3 months. And after she did my trim, I'm like, where's the rest of it? Because all she did was cut my perimeter. And I saw another lady behind her. She was doing this little girl hair. All she did was cut the perimeter. I'm like, wait a minute. The whole reason why I booked this appointment is so I can get my ends trimmed. I can care less about the silk press. I just wanted my ends trimmed. And she was like, oh, they only allow us to trim the perimeters now. I don't understand, because you do have some hair that you need to be trimmed on the inside. And I'm like, last time I was here, my sister used to work here. Last time I was here, she cut him, she cleaned, she you know how they pull the hair out and then they do the trimming. I'm like, she cut on the inside of my hair. And I said, I need to see a manager. She was like, I understand what you're saying, but you know, this is what they tell us, and I have no problem doing it because I know how to cut hair, but I don't want to get in trouble. I said, say less, call your manager. She's like, you want to talk to them? Absolutely, call the manager over here. I said, hi, last time I was here, I got the perimeters or the inside of my hair cut, and that's the whole reason why I booked this appointment. I cannot come back if y'all not cutting hair like, you know, it needs to be cut. If you're not trimming hair the way it needs to be trimmed, or y'all need to put on your website that you're only trimming the perimeter and you're not trimming the inside. A trim is like you going on the inside and everything. This is not a trim. Y'all just clean up the perimeter. I could have did that at home. I could have had my husband do that. And he was like, did you not? And he looked at her. He's like, well, did you not do that? He asked me, well, how long ago was you here? It don't matter. Last time I was here, it got done. And so he looked over. Well, I didn't tell him that part about, hey, it didn't matter. But I just said, hey, I was here maybe about a year or so ago. I really can't remember how long it was, but I think it's been longer than a year. But in the end, last time I was here, the inside got cut. So he was like, he looked at the girl. He's like, well, I've seen other people pull the hair. Is that what you're talking about? I've seen other people pull the hair out and they trim it. Did you not do that? And she said, no, because I was told that I could only cut the perimeter, and that's what I'm doing. And he was like, well, go ahead and, you know, and pull it out and trim it. And so when the manager left, she was like, yeah, they're more or less about turnaround and stuff. They recently just told us that we can't cut like that. And she was like, I think it's more about time, because it takes more time, and they trying to rotate people in and out, get them in and out of the chairs. And I said, I get it. You're a blowout bar. You're not a full service bar. You're a blowout bar. So you're more concerned about the business, not you, but the business is more concerned about getting the hair straightened over the health of the hair. So, you know, I came here, but I can't guarantee that I'm going to be back, because I need the health of my hair to be addressed as well. Well, I can address the health of my hair at home, but, you know, I just need like the insides trimmed and everything like that. So, yeah. So I'm about to go over to the thrift store. Since I'm over on this area, it's a different thrift store that I'm going to. One of my followers told me that I need to go over here, but on Thursdays, because they have like a big special or whatever on Thursday, or a big sale on Thursdays. But today's Saturday, and I don't have time to go. I can't say that I'm gonna have time to come on Thursday, but while I'm over here, I'm gonna go ahead and go. So I will catch y'all up later. You know, if it's a thrift video, y'all, it's gonna be a whole new video in itself. So you're probably not gonna see it in here, but stay tuned.
They're $2 or less. I like this. This is cute. Wear with a pair of jeans or something. Cute. Y'all see how high that heel is? I think we got an outfit there. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Wait a minute. Hey y'all, so it is another day. We are on our way to the Sicilian Butcher. They reached out to me and wanted me to come and shoot some content, and it's on them. I'm like, sure, I'm on my way. So yeah, let's get on up in here, because our reservation was at 2 and it is 2 o'clock. All right, so it's really, really pretty in here. I'm so excited about this. This is not the first time a restaurant has asked me to come out to their restaurant, but this is the first time that I've actually accepted a restaurant asking me to come out to their restaurant and to review their foods. And they found me on TikTok because of some of the videos that I post on TikTok and on Instagram, but mostly TikTok. I think they found me on TikTok. And I also applied in Aspire, ASPIRE. I have a profile in there, and so they're able to go in and look at my my content. And so they reached out to me and asked me to come and view, and they gave me, you know, a gift card to come and pay for everything. And so I'm like, though this was a drive, this was like a 55 minute drive from my house, but I think it'll be all worth it, and I just cannot wait to try out this food. I'm so excited if y'all can't tell. I'm always so excited, right? Yeah, we are so full, like full. We had like 3 appetizers, and both of us had an entree, and I still got to get a dessert. So I was telling the guy that, hey, I need to get a dessert after he boxed up most of this food for us. So he boxed up most of our appetizers, and I ate like a couple bites of my entree, and I was like, I still got to get a dessert. He said, oh, don't worry about it. I got something working on for y'all in the back. It's on the house, and it's just a thank you for collaborating with us. And I'm like, what? Okay, well, bring it on out. I'm waiting for it. This is so exciting. I gotta do this more often.
They're a lemon cookie, your classic Italian wedding. These are an amaretti cookie made with almond flour, okay?
What was that again?
An amaretti cookie.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, they're all...
So they're different. So these 2 are amaretti.
Hey y'all, so I am back. Let's talk about my experience for a moment. All right, so my husband and I, Freddie and I, we went to the Sicilian Butcher, and again, they reached out to me and asked me to come and collaborate with them, and I'm like, okay, sure, all right. So I wanted to get a full feel of everything, like appetizers, entree, dessert, and all of that. So I ordered quite a bit of food, and yeah, it was so much food. We had to pack all that stuff up. I am extremely full. I am currently on a weight loss journey, and so like I have decreased my portion size, and like I really was just taking a couple bites of this and a couple bites of that just for filming purposes, and I was extremely full. I had like I said, I had appetizers, entree, you know, all of it. But we packed up so much food. I have enough food for tonight, tomorrow for lunch, and tomorrow for dinner. I don't have to cook tomorrow. So it was really, really cool. The staff was so nice, and y'all, the food was so flavorful. Like it was amazing. It's like they just thought of everything when it came to the seasoning. You know how you can go some places and it's aesthetically pleasing and whatnot. And right now, most pardon me, I'm just trying to put a little volume in my hair, and I'm going to wrap it later. But right now I'm just going to put a couple rollers in it, and then later on tonight I'm going to wrap it. Just trying to add some volume. Most restaurants right now, they're more concerned about the aesthetics of the restaurant, trying to make sure that it's Instagrammable, that they are forgetting about the menu when it comes to the flavor. But the Sicilian Butcher, y'all, they didn't miss out on nothing. Everything was so good. Let's see. We had like the flambéed cheese, to where like it was like one big brick of cheese. I forgot what type of cheese it was, but they brought it to the table. They poured some type of alcohol on top of it, and then they set it on fire. And once it burned for a while, then they squeezed a little lemon on top of it. And when they squeezed the lemon on top of it, then, you know, the fire burned out. But it was so nice. It was so nice. Let's see what else. Like I said, they had gave us, I was like, okay, now I gotta get dessert. And he was like, oh, don't worry about it. Dessert's gonna be on us just for you collaborating with us. We really appreciate you coming out. And I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. You've already paid for most of my meal. We did have to pay a little extra simply because we went past the, though they gave me a gift card, it was a nice size gift card. We still, you know, ate a little bit more than what the gift card allowed. Because we ended up getting like some alcoholic beverages just to enjoy the entire experience. We got some alcoholic beverages as well. And so they kind of put us over just a little bit. But it was fine. It was all well worth it because honestly, most of the meal was already paid for anyway with the gift card. But the way that they found me, like I told some of you all before, is in the video earlier, is that I signed up for I created a profile on Aspire. I think that on Aspire, there are some credentials in order for you to actually be accepted into their program. I cannot think off the top of my head what it is, but I know that for a while I did not qualify for it when I kept trying to apply for it. But my YouTube, like one platform after another, made me eligible. But I first became eligible because of my my YouTube platform. I think you have to have a certain amount of followers on YouTube and on TikTok and on Instagram, but I think it's one or the other. I don't think you have to have a certain amount on all of them, but don't quote me on that. But it was good. So I hopefully, prayerfully, God, I know I'm going to speak it into existence. God going to put it out there for me. I'm putting it out there. God, he's going to deliver for me. I want to be able to do more things like this. And so, like, you know, I think the one way that they found me was the fact that I create content on my own. Every time I go out to eat, I'm pulling my camera out. I'm telling my husband, hold on, wait a minute. Let me get some pictures first. Let me get some video footage. Yeah, he might get a little frustrated, but hey, you see where it led us to today. We got a free meal for all those times that you sat there and waited and allowed me to get pictures before you ate your meal. So that was really cool. So all of that is paying off, and he's seeing that my hard work and what I'm doing, and he's able to experience it with me, with the things that I'm doing. He's actually able to see what I'm working towards. So yeah, it was cool. So let me go ahead and finish putting these rollers in my head. I'm about to go edit because your girl pushing out a video tomorrow. I'm trying to put out, my intent, I am going to put out 3 videos on YouTube this week. I'm going to put out 2 thrifting videos, and I'm going to put out 1 vlog. So I'm not going to say I'm trying to, I'm attempt to. No, I am. Because I already got, number one, because I already got the footage in my phone. I just got to edit it. But I am going to put out 2 thrifting videos and 1 vlog. Okay? I'm going to stop saying what I'm trying to do or my intent is. I'm going to tell you, this is what I'm doing. You got to name it and claim it. You can't say, and then, because what I have found is like, oh, I'm going to try to do this. Then in my head, I'm like, okay, girl, you ain't have to do that. It's all right. It's all right. You ain't have to do it. But no, these are my goals. There are things that I'm trying to do with my social media. And I see some things working. I'm seeing things moving. And this right here, this experience right here lets me know that my hard work is paying off. And to just keep pushing. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm where God wants me to be in this moment. So I got to continue it. And so if I'm not grateful in this moment that he has prepared for me, why would I think that he will put me in a different position, in a higher position, and I'm getting more if I'm not being grateful for what he is placing in front of me? So I am super duper grateful. I love the fact that all things are working for me and my good in the time that God allowed them to work for me. So let me go ahead and finish putting these rollers in my head. I'm going to go edit, and your first video this week going out tomorrow, which is a Monday. It is going to be a thrifting video. All right. So I'll holler at y'all later.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of donyb TV. On your way out, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, enjoy your day.